All right, here we are down on the lanes with old guy Wayne Porter, our speed dominant / rev challenged player.
He's bowling on the high friction house shot.
And we've got kind of a new callback.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
That was nice.
It's a new callback. It is the new Ricochet Pearl from Columbia 300. Now, when I brought this one up to Nick, he was like, there was a Ricochet before? There's a couple of them. The early 2000s, Columbia 300 had some really interesting pieces. And they featured this kind of weird core that, you know, it almost looked like it had a top and bottom flip block.
Yeah. And
before anybody else had it.
Yeah. Which, you know, if I'd known,
yeah,
maybe I would have thrown more of them.
Well, they took this and they modified it for dot and dynamic core.
Yeah.
And it brought it out with a new cover stock. And now we have this super long.
You see it spin up. That label just disappeared. Ooh, that was weird.
Now we're going to talk about that hit in a second here. A super long but reactive symmetrical ball in the Ricochet Pearl. Now, this is a new one, so give us a second here. We are going to give you all the details on it. So, when it comes to core-wise, this was a 2.488 054.
Yeah.
It's a strong core. But we're seeing something even stronger out of the cover stock.
Yes, it's got the HK22C, and it's got the Micro Flex.
Now, C stands for cohesion.
Yes.
This is a new base.
I still think it
have.
stands for citric. I don't care. Cohesion, but yeah, I mean, yeah.
It says, all these cohesion balls seem to have a nice smell to them.
Yeah, something they put into it, but.
And Flex. Now we've seen Flex a lot of times before in the Columbia line. Oh,
it's their go-to.
It seems to be like their name go-to.
Yeah.
For their really strong.
Yeah, there was like Super Flex and.
All these crazy different ones.
Yeah, it was like awesome.
Now, we saw a weird hit there a second ago. We saw a 4.57.
Yes.
Most reviews won't leave that in there.
No. They don't want you to think the ball's bad.
No.
But it's a reaction, right?
You think we've got a speed dominant / rev challenge player with a very long, very reactive ball.
Yeah.
That's going to create, unfortunately, some unusual hits.
Yeah.
Unless we change some surface.
Yeah, exactly. And the surface on this out of box is 500, factory compound, and then factory polish. So there's no step up. It's just like we're just going to fill the gaps in and go.
And let it go.
Yeah.
So this has a lot of potential with the surface to get much different, much more downlane reaction, much more midlane reaction.
Yeah, I think for him, I'd rather see it like 500, 2000 or 500, 1,000, 2,000 to see if we get it to roll. Get rid of the polish so it doesn't quite get as long.
Hit it straight 2,000 and put the compound back on to still get that length.
Yeah.
Because it does have one of the greatest additives ever known to bowling.
Yes. Dynamic core.
Yeah, well, besides that, that's inside the ball.
Oh, inside the ball.
On the outside of the ball.
Oh, I forgot about the gold sparkles.
It's got gold sparkles.
Gold sparkles. It's a secret of why Brunswick balls hook more than other ones.
We've talked about this before in other videos, and here's Wayne left-handed. You can see them. Look at them shine in the light there.
Yeah.
For some reason, when they put gold sparkles in their pearl cover stocks, the ball's traction just a little bit better.
Yeah. And it's just so weird to see a pearl ball at 500 and not stepped up before you put the compound on. It's like that's how strong it is. They want it to actually roll out, but not roll out too early.
Yep.
Right? You know. So
look at that carry. Here you can see here we've got Wayne with the bonus. We use a ball similar to this because it has every company has something with similar core technology numbers. That way you can see how they match up. For our speed dominant player, you can see that ball outhooked it, but also went way longer.
Yeah. I mean, it even got deeper in the pocket when you watch, right? So there's less deflection, except for that one other shot, which he might have got a little wide and it just couldn't get back.
Yep.
Right?
And as we said, that's a surface thing. You think if you hit this with 2,000 and compound or even 1,000 with polish, it's going to get more length, so it has more energy at the break point.
Yeah, and become more snappy.
More snappy.
Yeah. Snappy.
I don't know if Wayne can handle snappy.
No.
So here you see the lane level of it, and you can see
the bonus rolls.
We talk about the bonus a lot, not just because every company has something that's similar, but because it is the center of a bag.
Yeah.
It is a pure benchmark ball. Here it is against the Ricochet. It may not be the first ball out of your bag in League.
Yeah.
But it's the first ball you throw to figure out what you're supposed to throw.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, I know a lot of people are like, well, League is League and stuff like that. But, I mean, you never know what may happen, right?
And you know what? Season to season, even lane to lane in some houses, topography is so different. Sometimes if you don't remember bowling on that pair before, you got to know what to throw.
Yeah.
So that's why we use a benchmark ball to compare everything. Now, here you are with it. A pearl symmetrical is something that we're more used to seeing with our matched players and our high-rev players.
Wow.
And you can see how long that was and how snappy it was.
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience with the Ricochet.
Well, like you said, number one, I don't like polish on things. We know that. I want it to get a little bit more roll out of it. That's just what I am. And when I see a ball like this is going to be a burn ball for me generally because it's going to go longer. And, I don't want a true symmetric to go down the lane and then continue across. Otherwise, I'm going to start hitting 7 pins all the time, right?
So we moved you here a few boards.
And that was better.
Yep.
See, I got that one a little bit more out in the friction.
Out to the friction, yeah.
So it could pick up a little bit more and start rolling up.
So we've talked also about this a lot in the past. Nick is not a fan of traditional pearls.
No.
It's that over-undery that he can't control that really drove nuts for years.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between having a poured pearl and pearl additives.
Yeah.
A lot of companies have gone to pearl additives now, such as an HK22C base.
Yeah.
And it creates a more stable, more readable roll.
Exactly. And with the HK22, if you find a spot, I keep saying this in like every video, you seem to be able to stay there longer. Like the oil burning up in the fronts or being carried down, it doesn't quite affect it, like the fronts and the mids.
Yeah.
I find that when that happens, I tend to go to, even if it's a little bit stronger, an HK ball if I'm not throwing one right away, and just get through the head so much cleaner.
Yeah. So you struck rolling it forward at 21, and then that last shot there, you tried to get around a little bit more, and you could see a lot more. We've moved you another 3 boards here.
You could see how much further down it went, but it didn't quite snap off as much as the one
it's something for you. It looks like you can very much control how much reaction you're getting off of the spot down lane with your hand position rather than worrying so much in League about your over-under. Because
like
I know we all suffer through that.
Yeah. Sometimes you think you're throwing a really good shot, and it's not you. It's just the ball and the way the oil is, right?
So we moved you again. Another 3 boards.
Look at this. Oh.
So you could probably a 1-board move there to carry that.
Yeah.
But that's 6 boards.
Yeah. I was going to say even not get the ball quite out as far. That was pretty far that time. So
here you are left-handed. So when we talk about pearls like this is something now that you've talked about surface difference and now hand position difference. This looks to me like something that has a lot of versatility in it.
Yeah. I think it'll be definitely able to, like you said, manipulate.
Yes.
Yeah. For somebody like Wayne, he's going to have to probably adjust the cover.
Yeah, it's going to be more specific.
Yeah.
Because when he needs a pearl, that's the only time he needs a pearl.
Yeah.
Where you can change your hand positions and speeds and get the ball to really create a different shape here. Now here we are with the bonus. You're going to show it right up against the Ricochet here.
See, that one's not that much different, but it definitely
you can see how
off the spot.
Fast it is off the spot. Yeah. The distance was very close. You were inside.
Yeah.
So that changes the distance a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking probably we said you were able to create 6 boards difference of hook off of a 3-board move. So
you get to see how far it crosses outside
and then snap
back in. Yeah.
So we're talking 3 to 9 boards here.
Yeah.
That's very good for a pearl ball.
Yeah.
Especially for leagues.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. This is going to be a good league ball with light oil or
medium oil.
Yeah, medium oil.
A little bit of surface for medium oil, yeah.
Yeah, and then like being able to get in a little bit and play a little bit inside. Or burn. Like when somebody gets a track going and you're worried about it, I think this ball is just going to eat that track alive.
Yeah, you could take the surface up so that way it skids a little farther through the friction.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch it come off the spot there. Wow. All right, so after watching you guys throw this, I wanted to go with a little bit stronger layout. We're going to see one more shot here from you in the slow motion. So if you don't like seeing a ball hook, it's okay. It's okay if you turn it off now. For you slow speed players who have a high rev rate, like I did when I was one-handed, and when I'm two-handed because I'm just some. Hey everybody, Rob Johnson here, and I just wanted to take a second to thank everyone who's already picked up a copy of my book, A Modern Guide to Fit and Arsenal Construction for Two-Handed Bowlers. Now, it really warms my heart, the amount of people who've already contacted me who've read the book with their training plans, their successes, and even their honor scores. And I've been blown away with the quality of conversation I've been having with pro shops and even PBA players on the science of building a proper arsenal based on RG, differential, intermediate differential, and layouts. Now, if you've already picked up the book, thank you so much, and congratulations on your future success. And if you haven't, why not? The link's in the description below. And now, back to bowling. Kind of freaky nature. The freak part, at least.
Yeah.
So here I am with it. I went with a pretty standard layout on it. At 4.5 inches pin to pap, I wanted tons of flare. I wanted this ball to hook off the spot. Like I said, watched you guys throw it.
Yeah.
Check this out. Whee! Off of the two-board, Brooklyn.
Nice. Well, we know it's not a benchmark ball. So.
No. But that is, we talked about the versatility, being able to create more shape by going a little stronger with hand position.
Yeah.
Now we're going a little stronger with layout.
But layout don't matter.
Layout don't matter. CG don't matter. Nothing matters. No.
Just throw the ball.
Just throw the ball. So for me, 4.5 inch pin to pap is a very strong flaring, and a 3 inch to 3.5 inch pin over line means your val angle gets very small, which means it's very fast response.
Wow.
And
whoa,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That ball got so far down.
Yeah.
So far down.
That's what I mean. You shrinking the val angle is going to make it even stronger off the spot, and then
and that's what we wanted. Is we want to show what a ball can do.
Yeah.
You know, for a high rev player, especially on a house shot like this, you want to be able to move left, use that free friction to the right, and create as much entry angle as possible.
Oh, look at this one.
Whee! Look how it comes off the spot. It's just like it slows down and then speeds up again.
It's like almost like it does like in the cartoons where it stops for a second, spinning for a second, and goes. Whoop.
For me, this 500 factory compound polish is great out of the box.
Yeah.
I don't want it to hook any more than this. This is really good for house shot for you rev dominant / two-handed bowlers, just because of how much ridiculous angle you can open up. I haven't yet, since I moved to two-handed, had a ball that I could create
that much.
Why? Look, I've only been doing this for a year. I'm going to throw a bad shot. At least I leave it in the video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still carried.
It's still carried, yeah.
Like, you know.
And that's Dynamic-Core. That's Dynamic-Core hit. They're very, I don't think there is another ball that I've thrown that had such easy length with a strong layout.
Yeah.
Most of the time I've had to go to like a 1 inch pin over line, which is like a 60 or 70 degree val, so I put all the energy down lane.
Yeah.
This is just a regular layout on this ball.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. This HK combination with this core and this additives just make it get down through.
Come on!
Oh, you could have carried that one.
Coulda. That's the only problem that you run into when you create those big angles, is when you miss, high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Nick has watched me so many times in the last few weeks go throw 4 through the face.
Yeah.
After missing my mark by a board. Oh, good Lord.
Crazy. Yeah. But like that's what I mean. It's just very. I mean, I think in our house that's been happening to a lot of people though. So I mean, that means you're throwing the ball well.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll definitely because the good bowlers are doing that as well. I will take that absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna try that one again. See if maybe we can get this one to carry. I'm gonna keep moving left. Just keep watching my feet. Every shot.
How?
Yeah, well I know.
Not on the camera. There you go.
Watch it.
There
Change direction.
Oh, yeah.
That is
8-pin felt kind of just sideways. Like
it's
it clipped
sick.
It.
The amount of continuation that I can get out of this.
Yeah.
And the amount of continuation I can get out of this because of that lower flip block.
Yeah.
And being symmetrical means that I can get that deep and I can get the ball. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Like, people are going to say, well, we don't care about watching some guy bend the lane. I don't want to do that.
But, yeah.
I love to control the lane, keep the ball in front of me. I play a lot of plastic and a lot of urethane. In a house shot, here I am with my rattler, similar to the bonus. In a house shot, if I can open the lane up, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've had some really big scores doing that.
So, oh, yeah.
Like, as much as I love playing down and in, and I've got many honor scores with that, but sometimes it's fun just to move left and wheel around, and sometimes you get a little bit bigger pocket, right?
Look at the difference in those two shots. So we talked about having a lot of val angle down lane. That's what I have in my benchmark in my rattler.
Yeah.
I've got tons of val angle, so I have more energy down lane.
Yeah.
So I can get it through the pin, so that if I overpower it, it's going to have as much energy as possible without reacting early.
Look at this one.
Look at that. That's not even...
That's so many different boards.
That's not even the same zip code. No,
You're
that
like
is
way inside, and then it goes way outside,
and it still goes further down as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, conservatively. Oh, see, Rattler, my foot is on the 5-10. That's the 30 board.
Yeah.
So let's see where my foot comes on here for the other shot here. Does it end up in the picture? Let's see here. Come on, foot.
We're waiting. There it is.
It's not even in the photo.
Yeah.
So it's around 42, 43. So that's 10 plus boards.
And watching the slow-mo where it hits compared. Like, you're around 15 with the Rattler, and I think you're closer to 20 with the Ricochet. And then it goes out to 2. Like,
yeah, let's watch it hit the lane here in slow motion. Oh, yeah.
Oh, even past that. It was almost 25.
Yeah.
Like,
we're like 5th arrow versus 2nd arrow.
Yeah. Like, you're really covering a lot of boards.
And the Ricochet still finished over the 6th pin. So, it ricochets off the pins. It ricochets off the friction. What do you think?
Good ball.
Good ball. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.